Hey, I'm Jesse. Let's have a devotion. When we evangelize, we lead someone to Christ. When we actually see evangelistic fruit, that's the end of the process, right? No, Gerald, you're not done yet. You put them to work. You show them how to do what you just did. You share with them how you just shared. And you share with them how they can share. You make disciple makers. The work's not done yet. Okay, Dr. Mark Dagami, my systematic theology professor at seminary in New Orleans, wore a t-shirt. They were all required to wear suits, but Dr. Dagami showed up on the first day of class with a t-shirt, and it said the default state of, or no, it's it said, "Pray the prayer with me, and I'll leave you alone." Like, just pray the sinner's prayer. That was this word that we had for a prayer that was like, I invite Jesus into my heart. And it sounded such a sweet prayer, and we would just get people to pray that prayer with me and twist their arm, and they'll say that prayer with me, and then we'll leave them alone. And like, that was it. Pray the prayer with me, and I'll leave you alone. And he said, this is the status of evangelism in the United States today. And he was right. He was right. We would give someone a weapon and say, like, go soldier, and they don't know where the enemy is. They're in the middle of a war, and we haven't discipled them. We haven't actually followed through. Like, the process of evangelism is not complete until the evangelized evangelizes. The illustration that we have with our glass marbles works only if you share with them how they're going to share their faith with others. Listen to Jesus in Matthew chapter 4. Here's verse 18. As he was walking along the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon, who was called Peter, and his brother Andrew. They were casting a net into the sea, for they were fishermen. "Follow me," he told them, "and I will make you fish for people." Immediately, they left their nets and followed him. Isn't that cool? The word immediately is all over the Gospel of Mark. Mark's Gospel is included within Matthew, and so there's one of those overlaps. Immediately, they drop their nets. That's a big deal. To drop your net, that's your livelihood. That's your life. You drop that and you follow Jesus. And what he says is, I will make you fish for people. You see, they were fishermen. That's what they did. But now, they fish for people. And they are the original recipients of the Great Commission. These guys are there when Jesus tells them as his disciples to go and make disciples. That means that his disciples have become disciple makers. This is how evangelism works. You share the gospel. The Holy Spirit works on their heart. They become a new creation, and then you send them out. I mean, that's how you received it. So now it's your turn to pass it forward. Teach them how to share their faith. Jesse, how in the world do I do that? How in the world do I coach someone in evangelism? Like, if only my church and my pastor had put together a series that teaches me how to share my faith. I have no clue what book of the Bible to go through with my skeptical friends. If only someone had taught me verse by verse through John. If only I had some sort of resource in the book of Acts. If only someone were to show me what God could do. And if only someone would teach me apologetics and show me how to share my faith. You have everything you need. So you take them through what we took you through. That's why we taught this book, followed by this book, followed by apologetics, followed by what's happening right now. You teach them what I'm teaching you. Jesus turned fishermen into fishers for men. You lead someone to Christ and then teach them how to evangelize others. That's how we experience exponential growth. Are you ready? Disciple.